Hey guys, how's it going? I figured I would do a review on my new boots that I got. And I went from the Sidi Charger boots, as you can tell, well worn there. Over 100,000 miles, these things are pretty worn. To the Sidi CrossFire2 boots. These things are awesome. They have more armor than the old boots, and at $449 they are expensive, but I think it's well worth the money spent. I forget what I paid for the old Chargers, but it was a lot of money also. Maybe it was $350, might have been $400, I don't remember. And these pivot, that's a good thing. I got the boot design one, so the sole's like the old ones. It has the steel toe, which the old ones used to have till it fell off. There's a lot nicer features to this boot. And for one, this shell covers the whole front, versus the Chargers did not. So you got the hard shell, but then you had a leather piece here. It's open right here. You know, a lot more open space. These ones come around. That piece there is plastic too. Over here it comes around, but that's plastic. And it wraps just more around, so that's going to deflect a lot more water, and the boot should last longer. It has a guard here that's replaceable, just so you don't, jam your arch. You got this back piece right here that goes around. This is molded a lot nicer than the Charger. Can't really see it, but this back piece is under this wording piece, and that means water is going to deflect back around versus getting caught in a seam and soaking in. Or over time, what happened on these ones, the stitching came undone and the water just goes into there like a little vent, because this piece is over the forward piece instead of this piece being over the back piece, if you're following what I'm saying. So that's going to be a huge improvement, I think, over those boots. Looks like a lot more pieces on this are replaceable. They're screwed in with Phillips. Like this piece is replaceable. There's a rubber piece here for grip, where the Chargers were a leather. That, yeah, it lasts. It doesn't wear out really, other than it just got smooth, because leather is pretty durable, material. And this front piece is replaceable, just 1, 2, 3 screws, and it has this top piece on, buckle. What else? That's in each boot, whether it's the left or right, is the same setup, so nothing different in the toe area or the sole. That's the sole. I would show you the old one, but it's so wore out. So guys, a nice thing I liked about this boot, unlike the Charger, it's a little more complex as far as how it opens, but I think it will be a better seal. You got the Velcro here, can't go any further. What's going on? Hey, it has a Velcro flap right there. This leather piece goes under here, under this plastic. So you can open it nice and wide. Get your boot or foot in, your leg in, then Velcro it back up. So you put the Velcro pieces back on, and then you start at the bottom. You should always start at the bottom of your boots. Go there. This plastic piece goes over the leather. That's so everything slides good. And then this one goes here. And then you got your last buckle. Of course, doing it kind of one-handed here, awkwardly. But there you go. It's all together. It still stretches up here for around your leg to keep debris out and deflect some water. I like over the boot riding pants. It just protects the boot better. Pants are cheaper than boots usually, or they can be the same cost, but I go through more pants than I do boots. So protect the boot, also deflects elements like mud and water, which then once it kind of soaks through, then the boot kind of does its job deflecting the elements there. This flex system, they actually cover up those bolts, which is nice. So they're not going to get hung up, I think, as easy as the Chargers. Now, just in case you have the chargers, this is what they look like. You can't bend the boot that easy. It's still pretty stiff. The CrossFire2s are a lot stiffer though. And how these open, it was pretty simple. You just Velcro opened and shut it just like that. Kind of make sure the rain part was in. You know, I kind of always went under with the plastic on this. You probably were supposed to go with it. I don't know. I don't know if you were supposed to go. Yeah, you're supposed to go under like that. And you know, it's just didn't have as much sealing by having that extra plastic piece that went down. Also, this had a poor design with the toe, not being fully encapsulated with the plastic. And then you have the seams that blow out on the side. Like on this one, it's this side, and acts as a vent for water to channel in. So a lot of upgrades compared to my old boots. I will keep these around because, you know, these are as a backup boot. If a buckle breaks on the new one or something, it could happen. A rock, stick, whatever. Yeah, just have an extra boot just to wear until, and I don't know, maybe these can even be switched over to there, you know, if you break one of these guys. So parts still might fit over. I don't know if they do or don't, but I will keep the old ones. And yeah, pick these up at my local place, Performance Cycle of Denver. It's a nice store. They're very helpful. They're like a Walmart. They're big. They have a lot of choices and price ranges. I know $449 is a hell of a lot of money, but at the end of the day, breaking a leg, hurting your leg, is pretty much priceless. And my old boots have paid for themselves a few times from hitting a log and then saying, ouch, that hurt, but then thinking, well, what if I didn't even have riding boots or riding boots that protected me? Yeah, I could have a broken leg, and I'd much rather spend close to $500 on riding boots versus going to the hospital and enduring all those expenses. Because if you haven't been to the ER lately, just walking in the door is at least $1,000, probably $1,500. A broken leg and them mending you and all that, you're probably talking, they'll probably want like $4,000 or $5,000. But obviously you haggle on your prices, especially if you're self-pay like I am. So, you know, just pointing out, the boot's a lot cheaper option. So get boots, guys. Get good boots. Get what fits your feet, really. And I just went back to Sidi. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish actually Climb would make riding boots, but they don't. So I'm not sponsored by Sidi. I just wear them because they fit my feet, and I'm a creature of habit. I like to buy shoes and other clothing, be a repeat customer once I find something that fits and that's comfortable to my foot. So that's why I stuck with them. There's a lot of other brands, and they have pretty much all those brands at Performance Cycle. I think the only brand I don't see there is Forma, but I didn't ask. Maybe they do. And yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I hope this helps people out in just pointing out stuff. Feel free to ask questions below. I try to answer. As the channel's grown, it does become harder, but I do try to get a hold of you, or go to my Facebook page, Meeker Extreme, and I will definitely, you know, try and answer your questions there, because I get notified all the time. So one of the two avenues, you should be able to get a hold of me. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and again, check out my other videos. Thank you guys. Have a good one.